Hello to all of you opportunity hunters. Today I will tell you again the life story and advice of a businessman. Write in the comments who this businessman is. Let's start by telling the powerful truth. You see, many people believe that becoming a millionaire is an unattainable dream, reserved only for the lucky few or those born into privilege. But what if we told you that the path to millionaire status is within your grasp and waiting for you to seize it? Yes, you are just a skill away. In today's rapidly changing world, success in transforming your financial destiny and achieving the coveted millionaire status is determined not only by luck or circumstance, but by our ability to adapt, evolve, and master the skills that enable wealth creation. So as you embark on this journey today, he urges you to open your mind and heart to the possibility of realizing all your possibilities. Let us now review the strategies and principles that will guide you in achieving your millionaire dreams. He has worked on farms, in construction, factories, petrol stations, etc. There is a line in the Bible that says, "Seek, and you will find, for everyone who seeks finds. Ask, and it will be given to you." So he started asking other successful people how they did things differently from him. When he could no longer find a demanding job, he went into sales and realized that one of the guys in his company was in sales. He got the same product back from the same office with the same fiasco. Everything has a cause. There is no effect without a cause, even if you don't know what causes the effect. If you trace it, you will find the cause. It is the basis of all medical research, all marketing, all business. Success is not an accident. Failure is not an accident. Success leaves a trace. So wherever you start, you must follow in the footsteps of other successful people. Eventually, you will reach where they have reached. The two most important things we need to be happy and healthy are a sense of control, a sense that we have control over our lives, that everything happens for a reason, and a sense of consistency. He was excited about sales, but managed to rise to the top of the sales force. He constantly attended courses and applied what he learned in sales management. He tried to get information from everywhere, and when he got involved in importing property, he distributed a development production. He finished most of the jobs, but over the years, the first thing he did was to ask himself, how does this work? How do people succeed in this field? He says nature is neutral, so nature doesn't care who you are. It doesn't matter if you are tall or short, male or female, black or white. Nature works on its own terms. It is indifferent to your status in society or your abilities. Just like the concept of justice, yes, there are countless individuals out there, maybe less intelligent or talented than you, but flying high on the wings of success. Why? Because they are time-bound. After testing the principles of success, it is a bitter pill to witness someone seemingly less talented surpass us in wealth or reputation. We have to learn to imitate those who have gone before us. Discovered, nothing happens overnight. Success is a journey full of challenges and failures, but those who keep going are those who refuse to be deterred by the first setbacks. Most people give up without even trying once. They say this is a great goal, and I want to be financially independent, and then they give up and don't even try because they console themselves with excuses. Have you ever heard that one day I will start saving money? One day I will get out of debt. One day I will lose weight. One day I will start a business. One day I will take my finances seriously, and most people live in it. A few years ago, a big entrepreneur called him and asked him to give a talk to 800 entrepreneurs who were independent franchises within his organization on how to be your own boss. He agreed without thinking. When he was young, he was like most people. He wanted to be a millionaire by the time he was 30, but he kept putting it off until he was 40. He realized the cards were stacked against him. The entrepreneur called him again and asked him. He said, of course, no problem. And then he thought to himself, Who am I? He knew nothing, so he began to study them in detail. It's not about being a millionaire. It's who you need to be to become a self-made millionaire. To become a self-made millionaire, you have to become a completely different person. Therefore, the real benefit of being rich is not that you can eat more, but how much more food you can eat, how much more clothes you can wear. Point number 1 is that all business or sales skills are learnable. All financial skills can be learned. If you can drive a car, now you can learn any skill. Point number 2 is that you are probably only one skill away from doubling your income right now. It turns out that this is the case for almost everyone. Let me tell you the truth. Inside each of us lies an accumulation of untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. Do not fear for enlightenment. It may reveal itself in the moments you share together. But remember that every skill worth having is within your reach. It is just waiting for your dedication and determination to master it. You see that the beauty of life lies in the endless opportunities for growth and learning. Those who truly want it can achieve anything they set their minds to. Now take a moment to evaluate yourself. Give yourself a score from 1 to 10 in every area of your life, and don't give up if you find yourself lacking in any area. Nurture a vision of yourself that shines with happiness, vitality, and success. Imagine that your life is perfect in every way before you move forward a few years. Imagine that you have all the time, all the money, all the friends, all the relationships, all the education, and all the experience, and that you can have or do anything you want in life. The starting point for wealth and great success in life is to have a dream or a wonderful vision of the future. Create a dream list for yourself. Now imagine that it is like a child's Christmas wish list. In this way, you will work more willingly, and you will also activate the law of attraction. The second point is to do what you love to do. When you find people who are really successful in life, they are people who love their work, doing what they love to do. The biggest rule of success in life is to find something you love to do and then find a way to make a living doing it. Now, when you find what you love to do, it will be something that energizes you, motivates you, excites you. That's probably what you should have been doing since you were born. The third is dedication to perfection. Now this is really important, and he struggled with this when he was young because he wasn't good at anything. He was fired from many jobs, even fired from a petrol station once. They said he wasn't good at pumping petrol. He got fired and went from job to job, and then he discovered that all successful people were great at what they did. You know the old question they asked Willie Sutton, the bank robber? Why do you do it? Rob Banks said, because being in the top 10% is where the money is. So what you have to do is pay any price and make any sacrifice to be in the top 10% in your field. If you don't want to be excellent at what you do, it means you are in the wrong field. They go home at night and do not think about their work. This kind of attitude means you have no future. That crunching sound you hear is the breaking of the ice under your feet. If you are not working wholeheartedly at work, you have no future and you are just waiting for time to run out. But everybody is designed in such a way that there is something that you love to do and that you can do well, and the fact that you love it means that you probably have the ability to excel at it. So resolve to be in the top 10%. Do your best in your young years. Everyone who is in the top 10% started in the bottom 10%. Everyone who is doing well now was once doing badly. Everyone who is at the top of your field today was not even in your field and did not even know it existed. This means that if you are willing to pay the price, you will work hard and make sacrifices and get to the top. It takes 5 to 7 years to reach mastery in your field. 5 to 7 years, you say, wow, I'll be 5 to 7 years older before I start enjoying the big rewards. After 5 to 7 years, the only question is whether you will be at the top of your field or still with the mediocre 80%. The great thing is that nobody is better than you and nobody is smarter than you. Just go to them and find out how they got there. Because they started from the bottom, it may take longer for some people and shorter for others, but everyone who keeps moving forward eventually gets there. All the rewards are there. Not only that, but all the joy in life is also there. When you are really good at what you do, you feel great. You are respected and honored by everybody. When you are good at what you do, you can open every door. The next key is to develop your unique talents and skills. Every human being is designed from childhood with special talents and skills. Everyone is genetically wired to be able to do something perfectly if it is developed. Look back at your own life. What has been most responsible for your success so far? What was most responsible for what you did in the past? What gave you the best results? Because if you look at your past, you will often find indicators that will guide you into your future. The next key to being your own boss is to see yourself as autonomous, to see that you are autonomous. What we discovered is that the top 3% of adults in our society see themselves as autonomous. A 1-year-old boy working as a construction laborer. He says that every morning he has a 2-hour bus journey to work and a 2-hour bus journey back. One night in his small apartment, a light bulb burnt out in his head and he realized that he was responsible for his own life and no one was coming to save him. So what you find is that all exceptional people are extremely responsible individuals and see themselves as autonomous. The real answer is this: the biggest mistake you can make is to think that you are working for somebody other than yourself. You are working for yourself. Never forget this. Desperate people who say that they don't think about their work when they are not at work, these thoughts are the way losers think. Winners think about their company because they see themselves as having high responsibility. They are offered more training opportunities. They are promoted faster. The path to becoming a millionaire is not a fantasy, but a visible reality that you can reach. You are only one skill away. Commit yourself to lifelong learning as you explore for millionaire status. Always take steps forward in life. True wealth is not entirely measured by the size of your bank account, but the lives you touch, the contributions you make are true wealth. Subscribe and like if you like my video. May your future be prosperous and abundant.